first family Christmas tonight. It is Saturday the 18th, and tonight is Jacob's big Whitman family Christmas. So that's the first one we're going to. I'm having major PMS and mental breakdowns. So I'll let you know maybe when I get my drink if I don't chug it and then have another mental breakdown before we get there.
Why am I only the ones that have Starbucks in them?
No, you're not. Jacob and I got this candle as a gift last night at his little Christmas, and I've already lit it, and oh my goodness, it smells amazing if you like sweet smelling stuff, so I would highly recommend. Hey guys, so today is the 19th, and I'm gonna make baked mac and cheese for my family Christmas. So I was going to show you guys the recipe. Some of the ingredients will just kind of be modified just from what we have, because I don't want to put full dairy in it, but I'm gonna use the normal cheese and normal heavy whipping cream because I know that will help the mac and cheese taste normal. But I'll be using like almond milk and earth balance butter. But I think those are the only modifications, but I'll share the recipe with you. Right now I'm gonna start cooking the elbow pasta, which you need 1 full box of that, but I'm making a little bit extra. Now I am cooking the pasta, and I'm gonna start melting butter in this pan. Pasta is almost done, and it kind of looks done, so it might be. So this is 1/2 cup of butter and 1/4 cup of flour. You'll want to melt this down so that it almost looks like wet sand. So Jacob is helping, but you're going to coat your pan with some oil, and then you're going to pour the noodles back in, and then you'll drizzle it with some more just olive oil or whatever oil that you have. Now we're going to pour in our milk. You pour 2 cups into the saucepan while it is still on. You'll want to start whisking this constantly, and it'll kind of thicken up, and then you'll go ahead and add your other ingredients. And then after you pour your milk, you'll want to go ahead and put 1 whole cup of the heavy whipping cream. And this will kind of help to thicken up the sauce, but you don't want it to boil because it can curdle. And then you just want to whisk all of that together. Once you get your sauce to like a smooth consistency, because you whisk that constantly, you want to go ahead and pour in the rest of your heavy whipping cream, or half and half. Just whatever you decide to use. It may turn out a little bit thicker or thinner, but I'm going to pour in the rest of this because it calls for 2.5 cups, but this is a little bit thicker. And then once you have the oil in your pasta as well, you'll want to just stir that around to coat the noodles while you're finishing up the sauce, which should turn out to be this smooth consistency. And then right after it thickens up, you are going to want to take it off the heat and put in your pepper, paprika, garlic powder, just whatever spices you want. And then you'll also want to stir in like 1 to 2 cups of cheese, depending on what the recipe calls for. Then you'll want to have your cheese grated at this point, which my amazing husband is helping do right now. Okay, so once it's kind of thicker, you can go ahead and add your cheese. You want to add 1.5 cups of the cheeses at first, and then you can add another 1.5 once that's melted down. And you want to go ahead and add your spices, which right now I'm going to use paprika and garlic powder. So it's 1/4 a teaspoon of paprika, but you guys know I just eyeball everything. And then garlic powder, and then pepper. You just want to whisk that in. And I should have used a bigger pan, but you're also going to want to go ahead and add in your cheeses. Just go ahead and take it off the heat and let that melt down. So you're gonna add in half the pasta to half half the sauce. It says do it in a mixing bowl, but I'm not going to waste that many dishes. So I'm just spooning the pasta noodles into here, and then I'll scoop them back into here. And then once you've done half of that, you're going to top it with a layer of cheese. Just some of the cheese that you already have, because you're supposed to have, I think, 3 cups of each. And then once you do that, you're going to pour the rest of the pasta mix with the rest of the sauce mix right on top, and then you'll layer that with cheese and panko breadcrumbs. We have a little over half obviously in here, and what you're going to do is just sprinkle some more cheese, like kind of like a cheesy layer, just of whichever cheeses that you have. And then don't forget, you can add whatever toppings you want, whether that's panko breadcrumbs or bacon, just whatever you prefer. So now everything is mixed. I'm just topping it with the last little layer of cheese. Then you are ready to go ahead and put your panko breadcrumbs on it. I'm just using the Great Value brand, but you can just sprinkle it on just like you did the cheese. And this will get browned in the oven. You want to just kind of put however much you think. I don't know, I don't go by recipes very well, so I just kind of do what I want, especially for baked stuff. So I'll try to leave a general recipe down below. But we're gonna bake this when we get to the person's house who we're having Christmas at, because I don't really want it to not be warm for everyone. So at this point, if you want to make it ahead, you can just place aluminum foil or whatever kind of cover over your dish that you want. And then when you get to where you want to bake it, you just go ahead and put the oven on 325, and you'll bake it for about 18 to 20 minutes, however long it takes it to get brown, crusty, and bubbly. Another day, another family Christmas. I showed making the baked macaroni and cheese earlier, like the recipe, and I'll try to like leave it in the description down below. But we're gonna finish baking it at my grandmother's house, just that way it's warm and ready. And then I'll try to remember to film that, but if I don't, I'm sorry. But it will look like a ooey gooey, holy love cheese thing. So yeah, but we're in the Starbucks drive-thru again, and yeah, it could be a lit day. Second Christmas down, we are home and exhausted. And Christmas with having a chronic illness is hard. And with having a ton of fams. And also, oh, I wanted to show you the gifts I got because they're super cute. I got this Yankee candle from my Aunt Kay. Thank you, Aunt Kay, if you're watching this. This shower steamer, which I'm super excited to use. I'm probably gonna use it tonight. This sweater weather hand soap. And then these, which I'm super excited to try. And they're so cute. They have little fruits and glitter in them. And then I got another hand soap that is Bath & Body Winter Candy Apple. But anyway, sorry that it's so dark and probably not the best lighting, but I just wanted to close out today's video. Oh, thank you. Love you guys. Thank you for watching.